Gotta run it for a second. Okay, hold on. Yeah,
choke on?
I need a screwdriver.
Choke on. With the enrichener on, Tatro?
I don't know what he did.
No, should we run it with the enrichener on?
First thing I do is get the idle speed up higher. I don't know where this fucking screwdriver came from. Ain't mine.
The choke on.
Hold on. Look at that. Raise the idle speed up. Okay, try it again. Are you letting it die for some reason?
Huh?
Don't go and let it die. You got to keep the throttle running.
Alright, well, it's still blinking.
I don't care about it blinking.
Might as well polish it black. Or at least black.
Here, hold this throttle. Hold this for me.
It's at least black.
Here, camera.
Black car wash.
Here, can you hold this for me?
Yep.
I can't do everything here. You
Yep,
can't keep
I
the
got
water
you.
running long enough to do anything.
Fucking cunt.
You're on YouTube, watch your language.
That's right.
This is a family channel.
All right. At least one cylinder in there.
There's two.
Two more.
There's two with 4 strokes. You got flashing again.
Definitely something wrong with that damn thing. Basically running one cylinder when you're trying to make it go, do anything. It
Underload.
obviously has massive oiling issues. Full on triggering going on now.
Yeah, let me get my keys real quick. I want to say full, but it's got on it.
So it's got some serious issues. Feel in there and I can start next time, but it's hot. That one's not. That cylinder ain't running.
So the back one's running, the front one's not.
No, the front one's running. Did you hear it sizzle?
Yep, and the back one's not getting hot at all. But we checked both cylinders and both had spark.
This one's clattering like crazy on it. This got hydraulics in it, doesn't it?
I think so.
These are clattering like crazy on the front and the back. It's bad, but it's not running on the back cylinder at all.
The what?
Probably oil fouled the shit on the right one.
It's what?
Oil fouled it,
What, the plug?
probably.
I'll take them off.
A little wet. See oil all over it?
Yeah.
I won't focus, but yeah.
Solid oil. Doesn't surprise me. Wheels running. It's just smoking like crazy.
With the new ring.
That one's dry.
So front's dry, back's soaked.
It's so solid.
Was the back not firing every time or not firing at all?
It wasn't firing oil now because all of it's oil soaked. It's fouled out. Now, I know why it wouldn't rev up on one cylinder though. You'd think it would rev with one of your old shitty plugs. So your plugs are solid oil soaked too, but let's see if we're running one of them.
1,500 inch-pounds.
Try it again.
What's that wire hanging off? Does that matter?
That's the ignition wire.
Gotcha.
Have
So
a hot
we're jumping that right now with a hot wire.
wire. Yeah, we're hot wiring it.
Okay.
Good flush down here. Fine. Steady down there now.
I was flashing.
Oh, big time. Turn yours off. It stopped flashing when you did yours. There you go. Flashing again there a little bit, but keep going. It's flashing again already. Okay, hold on. Turn your key off. Okay, take the hot wire off the coil. Too hot.
2 hot wires. All right.
I'm finding anything on down there.
And the second hot wire is going to the other hot spark on the coil, right?
Yeah, we're going to this direction here. I don't want to touch the hot wire of those. You melt the ignition. Okay, it's going to hang there no problem, or kind of.
Yeah.
Then short. Okay, you're on it. All right, you're hot. Go for it. See if it flashes at all now. That's not on. I'm not using that for hot wires right now.
Still flashing. Battery's dying here, Tatro.
It's alright. You disconnect your coil. I can do that here.
Disconnected.
Anyway, if battery runs out, it runs out. Don't worry about it. Okay, try it again. What, your side?
There's no power to the coil. That's fine.
No, you have to go up there.
Oh, you want it back on?
Yeah, I disconnected over here.
Oh, you want the clip?
Yes, I'm trying to start the bike. I don't want anything else like the coil except the jumper. Don't put it that way because if you touch these posts, you burn the ignition out. That means you have to go all the way through like I did. Remember I came through the other side on purpose?
Nope.
That's why you come in through that side over there. There's no way for it to short. If you put power from here and here, you burn the ignition out. Which might have already happened. I don't know. All I know is it ain't happening.
It was cynic.
My guess is the ignition module is very pissed off at you right now.
Well, I didn't do a goddamn thing to it. Except pay for it.
No,
I gave it $200, so what's it giving me?
$200 of fun.
You giving me a fucking half.
Well, you keep turning that ignition on, we ain't doing anything.
No. Have it, man.
No, we don't need that thing.
Still sounds like it's on one cylinder, right?
Still on one cylinder. It's blowing oil out still.
Which is the first time it's ran since the engine was rebuilt.
The ignition module is not looking super favorable either on what it's doing. So right now the bike needs to be wired. The top end needs to be yanked back off to see what's wrong with it. And probably put another ignition module in it and see if that makes any difference. But for now, even when it's running on one cylinder, you can see it's still puffing oil out of the damn thing. So I know the rings aren't broken in. Of course, the rings don't want to be broken in if everything else is wrong too. So it might be a combination. Who knows?
Hasn't been run long
This is the
enough.
first time it ran since...
First time it started since it
Yeah.
got the top end done.
But, when we first got it run initially, we had two cylinders kind of working. I got to call up and see what's going on about the ignition being a steady flash. Like I've never seen that before in an ignition module. So I got to send an email off to the head of Ultima and talk to him a little bit. So, but then nothing else for now. The bike needs to be rewired. All those terminals are junk. They're all falling off. They all need to be put on correctly. So every wire on this bike needs to be re-terminated correctly. And I don't know what other stuff is going on the bike inside here. I have no idea where you got all the, what's going on with all this over here. You got these stupid fuses in here for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. But I would eliminate all of that junk. Put one circuit breaker on it and call it done. Every time you got a terminal, you got a bad connection because you're already proven your terminal and connection aren't the best.
Yeah, because I've had to take them off a million times. And I've multimetered them, and they run. I mean, they have the connection.
If you have one little piece of a wire connected, you will have an ohm meter through it. You'll have no power through it, but you'll have one be able to show ohm going through it.
Yeah, but it'll show the same as the battery? Same,
Yes.
even if it's messed
Yeah,
up?
there's no load. It's just like a battery cannot be tested unless you put a load on it. It'll show 13 volts. You just touch a light bulb to it, it goes to nothing. So you put a load on it, it goes to zero. It'll drop down to 4 or 5 volts or nothing. You have to load test it. So the ohm meter only tells you the circuit, doesn't tell you how good the circuit is.
Alright, man, I'll redo all the wires. I still don't think that's why it's blinking though.
You're still burning oil out of it no matter what. You need to get this pipe clean. All the oil is down pipe, so you know if there's a problem or not problem with it. You know, right now it's still using oil.
I mean, how else could it be shooting out oil if the rings are good? Other than the valves, right?
Well, to me, them already been taken down and see what the hell's wrong with it. But I didn't put it together, so I don't know. All I know is it ain't right.
All I know is this $5,000 on Craigslist. Everybody on YouTube, $5,000 on Craigslist. So cow, get you a shovel head.
This needs to be gone through and checked everything again. All right, that's it for now. Close it.